Hey guys, I'm Jeff. Welcome back to Seven Oaks Outdoors. Today we're gonna finish up the project from yesterday. At least gonna get the poles set. I've got 4, 5, 6 posts to set, and I got 14 bags of concrete plus 2 left over from yesterday. So that should get the job done. Yeah, so that's what we got going on today. We got some bad weather coming in tonight. It's in the 20s right now, and they're talking about thunderstorms. I swear, this Mother Nature, she can't make up her mind this year. I wish it would just get cold and stay cold, or get warm and stay warm, one or the other, but yeah, that's what we get. So I'm gonna load this on this pallet, get everything in place, and get ready to start drilling some holes. So stick with me. These things are just as heavy as they were yesterday.
Past the point of no return, baby, on the summer night. A shot of love and a spark of love to breathe. The stars align and the month-time night burn like a dried out leaf. Are we leaving on the next train, baby? I do believe. Come on, let's ride this train. Come on, let's ride this train. Now I ain't missed a 9 to 5, I don't hear it in my song. I'm gonna pull my weight, don't get me wrong. Brand new start and a whole new part, they are big old shoes to fill. I'll be there on that platform, babe, you know I will. Come on, let's ride this train. Come on, let's ride this train. Now nothing is this rush like, you'll never find its match. So you live to be a million years. All hearts are lost by default in the time of a single beat. We're leaving on the next train, babe, so take your seat.
Okay guys, I showed you the gravy on the first side there. Everything went fairly well. This second side gives me a little bit more trouble. For one, I broke my loader arm. I broke a pin in the loader arm, so I had to repair that. So that took me about 45 minutes or so. And then on this second side here, I had more problems. There was some tree roots and stuff, and when you hit something, it gets you a little out of whack. It throws the auger out of line a little bit, and it's hard to tell from the driver's seat. But anyhow, a lot of these I had to go back and bore them back out a second or even a third time on this one that I'm wiggling with right now. But it's the problem is trying to put a 10.5 inch post into a 12-inch hole, and to keep it all in line with the string and to keep it plumb. There's just not enough room with a 12-inch hole, so I think ideally, a 12-inch auger would probably be good for maybe an 8-inch post would be a lot better. And then for setting like 4x4 posts, probably a 8-inch auger would be good. If you could double the size of your hole, then you've got enough room to move it around, get it in line, get it plumb and everything. So I'm going to share now with you the part that doesn't go so well. Showed you the good stuff. Now I'm going to show you the kind of the struggle to get finished out here, so hang with me.
Come all you young rounders, and a story I'll tell. promise of heaven and the warning of hell. Take heed where you ramble, or too soon you will go. Way up on the hillside where the new flowers grow. Well, he met in the springtime, the sun sinking low. Two star-crossed lovers in the still melting snow, where the loving was easy and the courting was brief. There they called her a beauty, they called him a thief. In the quiet of the evening, they'd steal away, where the laughter would flow and the fiddle would play. Well, the folks called it wrong, but hell, it seemed alright. In the sun-painted picture, and the day turned to night. Come up on the hillside, we'll have a time. You'll bring the kisses, honey, I'll bring the wine. Keep your heart guarded, or too soon it'll fall. When one walks back home, one knows it all. Well, she walked up the hillside alone one day, and the heart is a hunter, always knows of its prey. And her father's old pistol hanging loose by her side. When she aimed once, she never shot twice. Well, the air was so still, the sky was so blue, before she could see the laughter she heard two shots ring out down in the town. There was three on the hillside, only one headed down. I was just a baby, but I remember that day when I walked up the hillside, saw two mounds of green. I'll always remember, and I'll never go back up the hillside where the new flowers grow. Back up the hillside where the new flowers grow.
All right, that's it. Let Mother Nature do what she's gonna do now. All right. All right, guys, so I'm gonna call that a day right there. Get home at a reasonable time. And my wife sent me a really friendly reminder that we're out of firewood at the house, so I'll have to bring some up from the shed. But yeah, my only advice for doing something like this is, if you're gonna use these big poles, make sure you got a big auger. You gotta have room to move them around to get them plumb. You just don't run that thing down in the ground perfectly plumb and put it in there and everything's good. Plus you need some room to get the concrete around it. But yeah, I probably was a little more anal about this than I should have been, but that's how I do things. It's just in my wiring. It'll drive me nuts if, you know, something's not plumb or square or whatever. But I mean, these are just going to be pedestals. I'm going to cut them off and I'm going to notch them, and I'm going to take a nice big oak runner, run down that way, and then like train tracks, do some going across, and then I'm going to set the mill right on it. I'm going to level this thing up as good as I can and set the mill right on it and do away with them feet. Hopefully that'll work, but we'll see. I can always wedge it if I need to still move it, but I hate those adjustment feet that they have on that Woodmizer. It's my only complaint with it. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you joining and following along and watching this old man huff and puff. But anyhow, well, I'll bring you along on the next one. Next time you see me, we'll be putting notches in these and getting ready for put some runners on there and getting ready to move the mill. So that's gonna be a big day when we get to move that thing out of the barn. Then I can put all my tractor implements in there and keep them out of the weather. That's the goal here. So anyhow, thanks again. We'll see you on the next one.